Hello again. This time I want to talk a little bit about my reason for using Jyotish with counseling and with understanding or establishing a connection with our consciousness. You know, every great civilization or culture talks about the importance of self-knowledge. Today we're no different. We must first know ourselves before we decide what it is we're going to do or what is very important to us. The whole task of learning about ourselves is not something someone else can tell us about. It's all fine and dandy that our friends and relatives tell us that we're friendly or miserable or whatever the case might be. What is most important for our consciousness, for ourselves, for our spirituality, is to know who we are. And the only way we can find that is by looking within. We'll never find anything about ourselves if we constantly look out, if we expect someone else to make us happy or some other thing to make us happy. That's impossible. Human happiness is like the wind. Some days it's strong, some days it's weak, but it's always moving. To find peace within, we must look within. And Jyotish, or any form of astrology, any of the ancient arts, tarot, numerology, palmistry, these are all tools that we can use to better understand ourselves. Now, using those tools, expecting someone else is going to make our decisions, tell us what to do, this isn't going to work for us. We must make our own decisions. We have to be responsible for what we do. It's nobody else's responsibility or business to tell us. A practitioner of any of the arts, whether it is palmistry or whether it is psychoanalysis, the whole purpose behind being a practitioner is to allow the person to meet themselves, to come to their own decisions. And that is what I use Jyotish for. Now, if a person chooses to use Western astrology, that's fine. I can do that too. My bias, of course, and we have to acknowledge, we all have a little bias somewhere, and mine is that Jyotish is a very complete way for you to learn to understand yourself. And that is why, in my lectures and in my workshops specifically, I always introduce Jyotish for the general understanding of who you are. And once you understand your mind and how it works, then you are in a better position to meet yourself and take advantage of your strengths and to recognize your weaknesses, or my weaknesses. We all have them. You know, every coin has two sides, and we're no different. So let's use the tools that we can to help us as we work toward helping ourselves. So think about it. Take care.